A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Wednesday night edition of the show. It's the midweek edition. Promises to be exciting. We have a whole lot for you on the program this Wednesday. And I can assure you that if you stay with us for the next 50 minutes, that we will be bringing Sports Tonight to you. We will have done a whole lot to update you, to educate you, inform you about all that is going on, of course, in the exciting world of sports. My name is Tony Bitoye. One of the things I will be doing on the program today will be to give you updates around that game that's currently going on in Spain. That's Atletico Madrid against Bayern Munich, second semi-final, first leg of the UEFA Champions League. Just before we came in, it was still Atletico Madrid 1-0 up over Bayern. It's been a very, very close, tight, tactical game, and Atletico Madrid are just edging it on the number of goals because Bayern have been possessing the ball and have been looking very, very dangerous. And 60 minutes of football already played, 60 minutes, and it is still Atletico 1, Bayern 0. I'm sure Atletico Madrid would want to avoid conceding a goal at home and probably want to get one more goal to make it a very, very difficult game for the Germans. But anything can still happen. We still have about 30 minutes of football to play in that game. And you can be sure that on Sports Tonight, we'll keep updating you. We are logged on right now to the live score. And once there's a change, we'll be able to tell you all about it on the program tonight. So you are getting the best of two worlds. You are able to keep track of what's going on in the Champions League game, and as well keep track with Sports Tonight to find out what is happening around sports in Nigeria and across the globe. All right, but let's tell you that tonight we want you to be a part of what we're doing on the program. It's a very, very loaded show that we have for you. In the next couple of minutes, we'll be talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Coach Salisu Yusuf, the standing coach, has named the list, has named 26 players for the two friendly games we'll be playing in May and June. And we'll take a look at that list. We will break it down and talk about it. And of course, try to find exactly what the coach could be thinking about and the reasons why he has called up some players and he has left out some players from that list. So we want you to talk to us about it as well on the program tonight. We will also, of course, be talking about the World Soccer Governing Body, FIFA. We're getting ready, of course, for the next Congress of FIFA with the new president, Infantino. And we'll find out exactly what the thinking is with FIFA. The plan, of course, to increase the World Cup from 32 teams to 40 is still generating a lot of reactions from stakeholders across the globe. We'll talk about it as well on the program tonight. Of course, in between all of this, you expect us to give you regular updates around the UEFA Champions League. And we will also talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. We were supposed to play 3 games today, but at the end of the day, only 2 of those games were played. One wasn't played. The implication of the game not played, we will be talking about it on the program tonight, and of course, give you details of how the games that were played, how those games went. All right, so that's going to be the outlook for Sports Tonight this Wednesday. Once again, before I go on to all that things lined up, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich 1-0 at the moment to Atletico Madrid. And interestingly, this is the first goal in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League this season. Yesterday, Man City and Real Madrid played out a goalless draw. So Atletico 1, Bayern 0 is currently the result after 63 minutes of football played today. All right, let's tell you how you can be a part of what we're doing on Sports Tonight by means of feedback. We want you to interact with us. We want you to take advantage of the opportunities that we have to interact with you, and let us make this very active and as interactive as possible. And you can do that by giving us your feedback on Facebook and on the handles you see on Twitter. Tweet at those handles. It gives you an opportunity to get your views across to hundreds of thousands of people who are watching us via our different platforms, home and abroad, online and offline. Everything is possible. We'll be able to get your thoughts across. All right, so please take advantage of that to give us your own opinion, your reaction, your ideas to some of these issues. Let's go one step further and also tell you that you can watch us on our website, www.channelstv.com, as well as on youtube.com/channelsweb. And if you want to watch us on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, you want to log on to your home for the news, just click on m.channelstv.com. Yeah, downloading the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores makes it even better because that keeps Channels at your fingertips and keeps Channels with you wherever you go 24/7. You are able to catch up on everything that goes on your award-winning Channels TV and keep track of all our programs, all our shows. So that's how we want you to roll with us tonight. And as you do all of that, please don't forget to tell us where your comments are coming from so that we can appreciate you even more on the program tonight. Let's go quickly to Brazil. Where else can you move, crisscross the entire globe in about an hour, if not on Sports Tonight? Let's start off the show tonight from Brazil. Brazil, in a couple of days, will be hosting the Olympic Games. It is 100 days now to the 2016 Olympic Games. 100 days to the Olympic Games. So officially, the countdown is beginning. And for Brazil, this is very, very symbolic. Brazil, they've been going through some political turmoil in the past couple of weeks. And we are expecting that in the spirit of the Olympic Games, there will be some stability for Brazil as they prepare to host the rest of the world. The Olympic flame has been handed over to the organizers of the Olympics, Rio de Janeiro Games, because the official countdown is beginning. It is now 100 days before the opening ceremony. And as you can see on your screen, dressed as a high priestess, actress Caterina Lecho led the brief ceremony, of course, with a lot of dressing on the old-fashioned days, just to relive memories of what it used to be like. The flame placed in a lantern was handed over to the Greek Olympic Committee president, who in turn handed it over to the Rio Games organizing head for us to officially begin this countdown. After the ceremony, the flame will travel all across the globe, will travel to Switzerland, where it will visit the United Nations building in Geneva and the Olympic Museum in Lausanne. And in the tradition of the Olympic Games, the Olympic torch usually will go across the world. And it's just to show that this is unity amongst everybody participating. That's the essence of the Olympic Games, the Olympic spirit, to show that the world can come together, unite in spite of our differences, and come together to celebrate. All right, so that's what you're seeing right there on your screen. Officially now, it's 100 days to the Olympic Games, and the countdown has begun. All right, let me quickly also tell you that the Dream Team of Nigeria will no longer be playing in France, that friendly in France. They will be going to South Korea instead. And we want to wish them the best of luck. Samson Siasi and his boys are still training, working hard in Abuja, beginning preparations officially for the Olympic Games. And it will be very fitting for Siasi and his boys to be able to go to the Olympic Games and do the nation proud. We need to go on a quick break now. Of course, before we go on that break, I'll just quickly give you an update. 68 minutes of football are played. Atletico Madrid 1-0 up, still 1-0 over Bayern Munich. First leg, second semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. Yesterday, of course, Manchester City and Real Madrid played out a goalless draw. All right, we'll go on a quick break now. When we return from the break, I'll introduce my guest to you on Sports Tonight. We'll talk about the Super Eagles, the list of 26 released by Coach Salisu Yusuf. We'll take a critical look at that list, and then we'll also spend some time to talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League, the results of games played today, and of course touch up on the plan of FIFA President Infantino to increase the number of teams at the World Cup from 32 to 40. All of that and more after this timeout.
The Olympic Games belong to all peoples, to all continents, to all making. We're keeping the promise to give millions of people the chance to be part of history. This journey is only possible with the support of the IOC the international federations, and especially because the national Olympic committees of this world are engaged. Our success is the glory of the Olympic movement. Brazil is waiting for the Olympic flame with excitement and passion. We'll be there soon, and when we arrive, we'll deliver the promises to take the Olympic experience to all the corners of the country, and that is beautiful by nature. All the state capitals, more than 329 cities, 12,000 torchbearers, united to transform our nation and build the future we dream.
All right, so that's it. Once again, in the spirit of the season, in the spirit of the Olympic Games, 100 days to go, and the Olympic flame will travel across the world, over 300 cities, and I hope that maybe Abuja or Lagos will be one of those cities as we build up to the Olympic Games. Let me start off the show now proper by introducing to you my guest, Yemi Adebayo. Is on the show tonight. Yemi, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Always a pleasure to be around, Tony.
And of course, the man to the far right, Onyewu Chukwuchukwu, is also on Sports Tonight. Onyewu Chukwuchukwu is the news editor of Sporting Life, one of Nigeria's best-selling national sports dailies. Guys, 100 days to the Olympic Games. Yemi, let me start with you. We can begin to feel the frenzy of the Olympic Games. Brazil have a lot of political issues at the moment, but with 100 days now, official countdown to the Games, we can expect that things will simmer down a little bit, and the focus will be on hosting the rest of the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it should be, and that's what we expect as sports fans. The touch has been in Greece for the last 6 days, and officially now is going to Brazil. Just signals, 100 days to go, just signals that, you know, everything is about to begin. And like you said, I think the turmoil in Brazil will be played down. This is a multi-sport event, global showpiece. Everybody wants to focus on the sporting events, not all the drama in Brazil. Even Pelé said this morning that he's sure, he is saddened that Brazil is having the kind of problems that they have, but he's also sure.